We're gonna try another game. I get to choose now. Let's do this. I don't usually play c6. I don't even know if that's actually a good move for black. I know it is for white. I don't know if it is for black. Okay, so now we're in Queen's Gambit decline territory, which is... I'm not crazy playing the black side of Queen's Gambit decline, but it's... Well, that doesn't work. There's knight takes. It's at least something I've seen before. Now this is an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's an idea. Okay, so he plays e3. I can give this knight a kick. That also shuts off my bishop. What if I pin the knight, bishop here, and then pawn up? He goes back. Trade off those bishops. That might be something. Or I could do this trade. I think the trade helps white, so I don't want to do that trade. If I just maintain the tension, I can just maintain the tension. I'm gonna go for this pin, and then trade off these light squared bishops. Hopefully this gets me something. Oh, that was queen to g5 might have been a little too optimistic. If I can get queen into f3 now, that'd be good. I need to keep an eye on the clock as well. Let me try the bishop here. I'm kind of concerned my queen will get knocked around a bit. Oh, here we go. This is an idea. h5. All right. The knight doesn't have... Oh, the knight does have a square. Okay. That's too bad. I'm encouraging my opponent to make a good move. Oh, he doesn't go for it. So I can pick up this pawn. If knight here, I'll trade queens and then save my bishop. It may have moved too quickly there. Was there anything else? I don't think so. So if I move this pawn up again, he's just going to shut it down with his pawn. So let's put a stop to this pawn advancing, and I'll advance the pawn next move unless he stops it. Here we go. Open this side up. I'll castle queen side and double rooks over here is what I think I will plan to do. He might be able to force a pair of rooks off. I hope not. I want to keep both rooks on in this position. Okay. I will castle. I hope I didn't just castle into some problems. I don't really know what to do about this pawn. I'll bring this knight back to support it. If he plays up here, I'll seal it up. If he takes, I plan to recapture with the knight, and hopefully this pawn will maintain some shelter for my king. Maybe I don't even have to worry about my king. I'm kind of running out of moves. I don't know what I should be playing now. This is a free pawn. I'll take that free pawn, and I can just play this guy back up and hang on to him. This knight can go here. I need to be concerned about these dark squares. I was planning to play the knight here, but maybe this square was better to watch out for this square, because this knight can jump from here to here. I need to double rooks, is what I need to do. So I'll play this guy up 2 squares, so we can view on this this row, and then place my other rook behind it. Then this capture comes with a threat on the knight. He could play knight g5, threaten to fork my rooks. That'd be a good move. Do I stop it? If I play here, he plays the knight here. Let's do that. Let's encourage him to play his knight here, so I don't have to worry about this fork. There we go. Oh, for some reason, okay, he's gonna go back there. Well, I'll just double then. That was the goal. Captures. Yeah, his knight will be pinned to his rook. So I just have to find a way in. Go up here, he captures, I capture the rook. That looks pretty good. Oh, okay, now his knight is no longer pinned. That's too bad. Yeah, it kind of gets rid of a lot of my progress. Lost a lot of progress there. That's too bad. I'll put the pawn there just to get him on a light square, because I have a dark squared bishop. He has a dark squared bishop. I have a couple pawns up, actually. I'm 2 pawns up this outside passer, so getting rid of all these rooks, this might actually be okay for me. Oh, he doesn't want to get rid of all of them. I'm going to try to get this knight to this square. I don't know if that's any good, actually. It looks good, but I don't know if it does anything. Yeah, he missed that. This connects my knights. He's running low on time as well. Do I want to give up my knight? Let me just play this just to get a move on the board. Hang on to this structure. I'm not sure where my knights want to be. I think this was a bad move. I think I should have just brought the knight back. But with just a few seconds on the clock, it probably doesn't matter what I do. I should maybe get my king up. Oh, I missed that. That's too bad. His king is really close to getting mated. Let's. I don't know. I should just move. I just need to move. Let's trade the bishops. There it is. That was a pretty good game. we I didn't excuse me, there were no blunders. I was pushing for a win. There's probably a clever mate here in this corner. Let's check out the analysis board. Wow, 9 gives me a lead of -10. That's yeah, I guess I was all I was pretty focused on getting some mate over here, but this pawn can probably run pretty fast. Oh, I was hoping you would trade, but I don't know what I would do if he... Okay. Yeah, this pawn is just going to push through. Oh, hang on. I'm on his rook here. How long have I been on his rook? Yeah, right there, I can take it. Look at that. And he wants me to save my knight over capturing his rook. Isn't that something? Well, anyway, let's go back to the beginning. Try this c6 idea, which appears it isn't terrible. Yeah, this is just Queen's Gambit decline territory. Oh, apparently I need to play the knight out. I don't know why it matters. Oh, that's why it matters. Okay. We'll keep that in mind in the future. So if... Oh, he still wants me to take. Huh. I think this is just the horizon problem with the machine here. That after this, you know, putting the knight out is just a standard. I don't see many players try to trade pawns here. Okay, so I made this little error that gives him some activity with his queen. Oh, I straight up drop a pawn. Can you grab this? Oh, no he can't. Now he can, if he really wanted to, right? Yeah. Okay, but yeah, I'll keep that in mind next game. Can't play the bishop out. Has to be the knight. Yeah, I don't see many players push immediately. I've had a few nice games where the Queen's Gambit declined where I push here, but I rarely push this early. And the machine's telling me to challenge this immediately. Yeah. But I didn't. And it was kind of annoying to play around that structure during the game. I felt like after I started doing these things that it was too late to challenge his structure. But if I had done it immediately, I think, like this b3, I think this would have given me a much easier time. Anyway, so e5. Oh, the computer likes it now. Okay. No likes, so I played this, computer just likes this better. Huh. Like the space is nice, for me, it would hard for me to come up with a plan with this structure in a 5-minute game. That it's the follow-up moves aren't nearly as obvious as what I played. So here I'm just getting off the light squared bishops and mounting an attack on the king side, which is a bad idea, as the computer is letting me know here. And I thought the queen here wasn't the best idea if he had just castled, but after g3, then he has too many weak squares. So play continues. Play continues. And he just drops this pawn. Oh, and he says don't even take it. This is stronger, apparently. And if he just moves the knight, captures. Oh, and he's just dropping the, still drops the, oh, doesn't even want it. Huh. Just, this wall of pawns is kind of locking his pieces in this to this side of the board. His king is on the other side of the board. That's probably why it's given black such a strong lead. So play continues. Oh, I didn't even think about knight to h3. I wanted to keep this pawn free to move, and I played knight to f3 instead. I like this knight h3 a lot better. That's a recurring error that I make, because I don't consider developing the knight out to the edge nearly as often as I should. Yeah, I should have at least considered this move. I did not consider it. I was too excited about my own attack. So just grabbing another pawn. Didn't consider that move either. All of my mistakes, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of these mistakes are just moves I didn't even think about. Yeah, this would have been a fine move right here. I probably, had I thought about it, I think I would have played that move, but I didn't think about it. More moves. The computer has told me a few times to go ahead and take this guy. I just didn't want to give him this file. Is the computer not afraid of this? He says, no, give up this exchange. Oh, just because I have a check, it's not a fork. Well, it is a fork, but I can get out of it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me run through this again. That's the move I was afraid of anyway. What's the computer want him to play? Oh, that's how he hangs on. The knight backwards. Where's this guy going? Well, to G7, obviously. Yeah, this. Okay, I'm going too far astray now. So we have some more moves. Still telling me to take the pawn. I finally take the pawn, and now it's still isn't quite as good as when the computer told me to take it. So knight's in the corner, and here I had a hard time coming up with any idea for progress. Well, except that he just dropped a piece. And now he's just out of time, and he just starts making mistakes. Yeah, like I made a mistake too. Didn't even think about taking the rook. There it is. There it is. All right. Well, the last video I took with this software turned out pretty well. I think I have high hopes for this one. Thanks for watching. Bye.